People commonly think slavery is a thing of the past, but human trafficking still exists today throughout the United States and globally. Traffickers use violence, threats, deception, debt bondage, and other manipulative tactics to trap victims in commercial sex or forced labor services. All trafficking victims share one essential experience: the loss of freedom.
6,000 miles away in Ghana is a boy named Mark. When he was just 6 years old, he was forced to work in indentured servitude on fishing boats on Lake Volta. He was only given $20 a year for his work before he was rescued in 2007.
The human trafficking industry enslaves at least 20.9 million adults and children worldwide, with 1.5 million victims in the United States. Every year, human trafficking yields at least $32 billion worldwide and $9.5 billion in the United States. Victims are frequently lured by false promises of a profitable job, stability, education, or a loving relationship. Victims can be men or women, adults or children, foreign nationals, or U.S. citizens.
The most common type of human trafficking is sex trafficking, with 98% of victims being women and young girls. 85% of confirmed sex trafficking victims in the United States are U.S. citizens, mostly runaway children. 1 in 3 teenagers on the streets will be lured into prostitution within 48 hours of leaving their homes. Other trafficking victims are smuggled in from various countries such as China and Mexico. As of 2007, it is estimated that 14,500 to 17,500 people from other countries, primarily women and children, are trafficked to the United States every year.
Maria was taken from her hometown in Mexico when she was only 16 and was sold into sex slavery. She was promised a well-paying job as a housekeeper for a family in California. Instead, the same woman who offered her the job sold her into slavery for $200. She was raped, beaten, and tortured by her oppressor, who threatened to kill her and her family if she tried to escape.
Human trafficking isn't just happening in some distant third world country. It is happening in our neighborhoods and in our cities. In 2006, the Department of Justice identified the 20 most intense trafficking jurisdictions in the country, which included Richmond and Washington, D.C. Common sex trafficking venues include hotels, online advertisements, or commercial front brothels such as massage parlors, bars, and clubs. Labor trafficking industries often use restaurants or food services as a front for trafficking.
How can we do our part in stopping human trafficking? Be informed. Educate yourself about human trafficking by reading about it. Raise awareness. Talk to friends, family, colleagues, local politicians, and authorities. Get involved. Participate in an anti-trafficking movement in your area. Be a responsible consumer. Inform yourself on the labor policies of companies to ensure their products are free from slave labor and other forms of exploitation.
Will you be a voice for victims like Mark and Maria? Take your stand against human trafficking today.